I told him I wish him the best of luck in the world for his interview tomorrow, and I hope he gets what he wants. Get one that he likes and stay with it.
Well, hopefully this one will behave and do right this time.
Did you seriously name it that?
Pissing me off? Yes. Because the thing's being stupid.
You're crazy, mother.
Yes, I am. But you know what? When this thing's acting up, it makes me mad. Somehow it went into the manage feature, so then I had to switch it back to the webcam. Now it's going again, but I don't know for how long. Ugh! Makes me mad.
Pisses you off.
Yes. What?
Bite your tongue. You said you're mad, right? You better bite your tongue.
Well, Brooke, I hope you can pop back on, sweetie, but if you can't, that's okay. I understand. It's just sometimes this happens, you know. The thing wants to act up and be a female dog. Let me put it that way.
Like my split-tailed pygmy. I had two of them, but I rejected one of them. Got ready to reject the other one.
What?
Oh, pygmy, split-tailed pygmy they're not called. The two. Not the other.
Never mind, I can't.
What?
I forgot him.
Uh-oh.
Huh? What?
He can't smoke because he forgot his cigarettes.
Cigars.
Cigars, cigarettes, whatever. It's all smokables.
It'll be all right. You'll make it. We don't smoke around here. We couldn't help him there.
I know, but
Carl said they're about $11-12 a pack now.
The only other thing to smoke is I've got my dugout, but right now I'm trying to eat.
I can't, remember?
I know.
Oh yeah, you don't want none of this stuff on you tomorrow. You want
Yeah.
a clean cut.
Even take a shower, honey, in the morning when you get up, depending on what time it is. Because remember, the smell of the stuff can get on your clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I'm smoking, that smell can get on your clothes, and I don't want you to lose that, possibility of a job.
They're hiring over there, so he's got a pretty good chance of getting in one of them.
Exactly.
So he's got to go in there clean as a whistle, as they call it.
Mm-hmm.
Clean as a whistle. Oh,
Like Thanksgiving, when Luca was here,
We had to shower.
I had to shower for sure because I didn't want to be smelling like it because it bothers her girlfriend.
well, if he's working for work, he's best that he doesn't.
I know that, Mother. I'm not gonna.
to.
I know. I'm not gonna let him smoke. I was just simply stating the only other thing to smoke that I have on me is the stuff. Is the green. And if too many people are on at the same time, like if you're doing something online there, that could interfere with the live. Jim was down here listening to music, that could interfere with it. I was trying to play music, that could interfere with it. It's like, And raining, because it's rainy out today, it could be messing with the signal too, because of the rain. There you are. Is that you?
No, it's me.
Oh, there you are. Okay, well, at least you're on. So I sent her another message on Signal and let her know that we were live again. But I don't know if she'll be able to pop back on or not because it's like after 8 there.
Yeah.
At night. But I got the bathroom done best I could. Cleaned up what looked like it really needed it. So
Hey guys, get up and do something, and I forget what it is. When I sit down,
I do that too.
We're all sitting down, and I won't get back up for a while. It was something simple that I was going to check on. Yeah, I think Toby and them makes their own cards out because every year he gets a card, like he gets a Christmas card with the family on it.
Mm-hmm.
They could make it up themselves over there because they got computers. Anna knows how to work them.
They've got 13 cards already.
What?
You got 13 cards already.
Oh yeah, he's got more than that, believe me. About 2 or 3 of those up there, up 2 or 3
I
of
know.
them.
Like I said, give it a few more days, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's full all the way to the other end.
Well, if it is, we just what we had to do last year.
Set them on top. Set them on top of the others. That's all you can
I
do.
always had 2 of them up, but no, we never put the second one up. I forgot what the heck I was. I went in there for good reason, and I forgot.
I hate that. I'll be sitting at home. I'll be sitting on the couch, get up to do something, completely forget what I was getting up to do, and I'm like, oh crap.
Can we please go? Can we please go back and recognize it?
No, unless you want to walk.
Not really.
Besides, with you being sick, if you are coming down sick, it's probably a good idea to try at least to take a break from it a little bit, because
I can't handle stress.
Just stop being stressed.
Let's go. You're a lot of people just getting this. What they call I call it the winter cold. It's just a cold. It's not a flu or anything. Some people do get the flu, but I think this is more or less just a one of those winter things that everybody gets.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he's nervous about tomorrow, because of his interview. But don't be. You got to go in there with confidence,
I gotta figure out where the ornaments are. I'm not gonna worry about it if they don't get them right
When we get home, I need to find my birth certificate and social security card.
I can't find them. I know what I can put on that thing. I did it once before. I couldn't find my ornaments. I dug out all of my Hawaiian necklace. Put them on the tree.
Yeah.
All of my Hawaiian ones.
Too bad I don't have my license.
What?
I said, too bad I don't have my license.
And look at it this way, too. Even though you're stressed and you want them, you don't have very many left.
I have like 19 left.
And how many of those are you going to smoke before you calm down?
Only like 2.
I'm just saying, you got to remember to ration.
That lasted me 2 weeks.
That's good. That's good.
The people over there, he said, we got a couple left, but don't help him out,
I think it'll help him out just because he's got something to do. You'll have something to do.
Where'd that Jim go?
The only thing
He
I'm
went to
worried
the
about
bathroom, he
is
went back upstairs.
just the
He went
disabilities.
down through the laundry room.
Because I can't make more than $1,500 a month.
Well, sweetie, the best way I can tell you with that is you can talk to Dad about it, and he can verify this, okay?
He said that I could just drop it if I have a high enough paying job, and they won't make me pay it all at once.
First, who signed it up for you? Who's trying to help you get on it?
My mom.
Corey?
Yeah.
Okay. How long ago?
When I look back when I was 17 or 18.
Okay, so a couple years ago? Okay. Just to give you an example, okay? Dad, Chris, it took him, now don't panic, just hear me out. It took him like 8 years to get them to finally do it, and he was disabled. He had, mental issues, he had health issues, breathing, all that stuff.
The
And
only reason my mom had me file for disability was because of my chronic pain and stuff.
yeah, so point being, it can take some time. You may have to file a couple times before they'll finally do it.
Grandpa
Irregardless,
says I should drop it.
irregardless of the fact that you could probably benefit from it right now for sure. Because I don't know, with you being 19, I don't know like how much you would make or they would give you or anything.
He
But-
says that I could drop it if I have a high enough paying job.
See how they do it when you're working? And Dad went through this. He worked at Dollar Tree for a while. I think he was only over there. He said it was a couple years, but it didn't seem like that to me. And he had to report his pay stubs, every paycheck, to SSI and to show them, that he is, he's trying. Yes? What? It said it was delivered, so when I got the notice on my phone, that's why I texted you. So I don't know then, because, it said that it was delivered, so I was just hoping that it actually was. I mean, maybe if they didn't deliver it to the wrong address or something again, because, they do that sometimes. I hate that crap. They're both from Timu. Post office. Oh, crap. Okay, well, hopefully that's the case then, and we'll
We might get
it'll
that.
show up tomorrow.
That's what I'm holding here in my
all I
hand.
know is it said it was delivered, so I was trying to see if they were out there. You said they're not, so
Mistletoe.
if they did get delivered to the post office, because there's only 2 items. Anyway, so sometimes if the items are small enough, they'll cram it in the mailbox, but I know we're not going to get mail on a Sunday usually.
Lord, I don't know how long I've had this.
Anyway, all right, thanks for checking anyway, and hopefully, like you said, it'll be here tomorrow or something. Okay, love you. Bye. He said it's not. He didn't see it, the package at the front or the back. Well, see, it's only 2 items. It's a dress.
Did you hear what
Yes.
I said?
Speaker
I hope
on
nobody
there.
took it, but usually if like somebody in the building sees a package, say on the front porch or the back porch, if they're any kind of decent,
I have
depending on
no
who it
idea.
is,
Sometimes we
because
do.
we know that Robert, tried to take your phone case. Usually they're pretty good about, and me and Chris do the same exact thing, even Norma. When somebody gets a package, even if it's not for us, we take it to the door of whoever it belongs to, and we just lean it up against the door.
Hear from you later. All right, bye.
And see, part of the reason why I'm not wanting to talk to Carl right now is because him trying to start shit about me getting an extra key and not telling you. And first off, like I said, I would not do something like that without checking with you first and letting you know and making sure it was okay. So I don't like that he did that.
What I was looking for, mistletoe. You can't find, I don't think you can find that in the stores anymore. You used to be able to get it for $1 one of these things. They hung up over there at 202 for quite a while. He always calls it the bad time anyway. I don't know where it came from, but I've had it quite a while. Oh, the mistletoe.
This is an old song, Southern Nights.
What?
It's the song. Southern Nights. I'll play it here in a minute, but I want you to hear some of this.
He likes to contradict me sometimes, and I'm going to put him in his place.
He's just being petty because he's pissed off because I'm not willing to sit and talk with him for 2 or 3 hours on the damn phone.
I don't eat if I can get away from it. It makes me angry because when people TV on, watching what's on television, telling me what's going on there, I've got mine on. I'm trying to listen to that. I'm trying to listen to him. I says, why don't you just watch your show and let me watch mine and you can talk later. Then it thinks you're smart mouth. Well, you have to sometimes. Really, we wandered off outside. I was trying to talk to them about something. Yeah, can't catch up with them.
This is Kid Spooky.
Huh? When people playing the disregard, every time I hear them ring, I turn it down. I can still hear it. Well, I said, I can hear yours too. I know he can't hear it when I turn it down. So what all did you get done in there, bro?
I got it done. I got the bathroom done as best as I could.
No, he may not. Did you get the tub done? Did you get that done inside?
I didn't get the bottom of it, but I got the sides and everything, and there's that mat in the middle of it, so I could scrub around it, but I don't want to have to pull that whole thing up and clean under it if I,
He's too damn nosy.
Yeah, he is. Okay, this one's called Moonlight.
Part of the kids hang out all the time. I get from one that came here birthday. One thing in your head, in your bed, I'm not nightmare in your head. Light shines down on you. I for one by the coffin made for sound. I'm dying, we're dying. I turned my radio down and he says, it's still pretty loud. I said, bullshit, I turned it on.
Right here. You're so far away.
He just must be difficult.
Near. So far to hear you scream, yes, you hear it clear. Your thumb whispers in your ear. I'm dead, but we're living. I still suffer, yet I'm grinning. Your lust, I'm sinning, and I wanna die and haunt you in your dreams. Bloody kisses on your bloody wrists, and so it fucking seems. The light shines down on you. I'm the one by the coffin made for you. Dying, we're dying.
Let's move around here a little bit. See what I'm doing.
I just heard a door, so I don't know if he went out or something.
He might have come in. He went out there playing with the tractor and stuff.
This is Colin playing the piano.
My legs got hurting a little bit more. He was out messing around with the crackers.
All I know is I heard it sounded like the door, so I don't know if he was going out or coming in or what.
I didn't see that little light. It's hard to tell.
We can live together in the family life. And biodecay, what a beautiful sight. No more mortal pain, let's seize the night. Just thunder, don't begin to understand. It's all but 6 feet under Romeo, I wish that thunder. Bloody died without you there. Bloody kisses on your lips, dead roses in your hair.
I can feel when my back body wears off, but my legs start to want me to move.
We're dying, we're dying.
They're getting rain, where he's at. I said, because he's still company, I won't stay on here anymore. I'm glad you don't.
Okay, now this one,
Huh?
this is a musical, like an instrumental that Colin did, Kid Spooky. And this song is called Pet Cemetery. This song, to me, describes my life. And when I heard this for the first time, I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that down up there.
Paw prints?
I don't know what it is.
Paw prints. Why would you want to take it down?
I don't know what to do with it.
It ain't
Leave it up there, I guess.
paw prints. It's about pets that you've lost. It's a like a poem kind of thing about pets that you've lost.
See, Jim has I don't know how many, he'll have cards coming in the mail probably tomorrow. I like some of the Journey songs. You ever keep that blind closed in the back door, and I don't know why I haven't looked in there, but I keep that door partly closed. I want to get some of the lavender again. I'd like to plant some of it. What I gave you that time, there was the stems and every time you walked by, you'd smell that really sweet smell of lavender. Now I wanted to see how he wants to do this today. Today or wait until Wednesday. But I can't keep up with him. I think once he gets to working and everything, starts getting money in, and
Oh yeah, he'll feel a lot better. I know.
I think people are really caring people, and they don't know who you are, what you look like. There's not a good caring for you.
I'd like to remember, thousand more I'd like to forget.
And you're going to help, and if he needs help, you'll help him. Get some training once he gets in there.
Feeling punched without ever getting hit.
Where we
One
gonna
thing
go?
I've learned from the nights
I do.
I've spent.
I thought I got a
Getting
tree
have
skirt.
time with myself.
Turned out what I got.
what?
That you know won't
It's a skirt.
last is
No, it's not a
even
skirt. It just goes on, goes on the floor under the stand.
Oh, what do you want to do about her?
Huh?
You want me to do it, or you want to do it? So then, what you do with the Taylor people, what she did. Yeah, what do you want to do? You want to give it to her? You want me to do it? You give it to me.
Well, if you want to give it to her, I'll give it to you when I get my money worth.
That's what I thought. She said she needed it. That's what I decided. That goes underneath it, huh?
Let them out, let them die permanently. Fuji film on fire, cold, I never freeze. Wanna forget, so I'm burning.
Hope it don't scoot across the floor.
Huh?
Hope it don't start scooting across the floor. That would be funny.
No, what we do is once he gets it in the stand and gets it in here and whatever, I'll hold it in place if I have to.
Okay.
So it won't slide everywhere.
Oh, it won't go anywhere.
Well, I don't know whether I don't know the first time whether things put on the bottom or not.
Setting stone that seems like we'll never break up. When I hear that song, my face grows long, and it feels like it's more than I can take. But as time moves on, I realize I was wrong. How it feels, no place I wanna breathe. I don't want to forget, but I won't admit I've heard more than I ever wanted to see.
I'm on some of them couple branches to stick some down in the water.
One can open eyes to see for all. No one can say they flew before they felt how it feels to fall. I'm gonna burn a couple memories, let them out, let them die firmly mentally. Fuji film on fire, cold, I never freeze. Wanna forget, so I'm burning memories.
Well, you be working on it. So what were you planning on doing today, or wait tomorrow, or do something else? 'Cause I can give you what I said I'd give you, and he's got.
Yeah, that's fine.
So give it to you after you're gonna do like you said you're gonna do. He's the one that's going to do the job and everything.
Well, I got the dishwasher running. I don't know if it's done yet, but that was one of the things. And I got the bathroom, like I said, as best as I could, except for cleaning out the bottom of the tub. But I can only do that around the bath mat because if I pull that thing up to clean it, it's going to be a pain to clean underneath it because that's where all the crud gathers and this and that, you know. So it would be too hard to clean that.
He said he's not gonna have to cut the branches off. I'm just gonna stick some down there in the water. We can always get a Christmas tree bag somewhere. What's on that tree?
What? Pine leaves or something. Looks like pine leaves. pine leaf sprigs or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure we had more than two. We had one somewhere, I know we did, because it was full of package. They said right under, might be in one of them boxes yet, because it did tree skirt. Yeah, if I could hear that one you talking about, just hear it once, I could pick up some of it on my. I'm not trying anyway, so I can pick up some of it. Well, you're not going to waste this, are you?
No. Like I said, I might have to end up putting it in the gas tank, Mom, if anything, because, you know, I mean, the $8.90 I put in there today almost brought us up to half a tank, but not quite. Now, if Chris says that's enough for the next few days at least, then I won't worry about it. I'll keep it and hold on to it for when we might need it for that later or something. Or I, want to get something.
I'm trying to teach you how to stretch it out.
I know.
Once you learn how to do that, when you do need it, you got it, because you remember what Mom said. Stretch it out.
I know, and I do. I do stretch it out.
A lot of times you see things we want, but we have to let that slide for a while.
Yes, I know that.
Because I've done it myself, the stuff that I like. I said, no, not this time. We'll get the next time around. Once you see it slide with it and everything. But anyway, what I got this for, I was going to find one of these archways and have it capped up above it. And that's where I had this over there at the old house, right inside my doorway is where I had this thing. It's got a pretty red bow on it. Still got some of the berries and stuff. But this is a very, very old one. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, on the bottom would tell you how much, when I had got it or where I got it. Oh, it seems like it's trying to come out of here. It ain't coming out of there. What are you trying this for? It's going to be hung so long. But you can't find this in the stores anymore. I got it pushed up there. It should be. See that the stuff here? Kimmy used to, I go in Carolina. He was the sharpshooter with the rifle. He would shoot these berries out of the trees. He could pick them off and shoot them out of the berries that they use on there. So all you're going to have to do is take a little bit off of those branches. That's good. If he wants it to spread out all over, that's where you do it. He's not one of them. The one he got was not a very good one, but they didn't get this one. I was going to go with him, but I'm glad Noah got the chance to go with him and get out of all the fight. Well, he's going to go, so. Heck, his monotony went out of the way because he had a chance to get away. And I think that helps a lot. He seemed like he had kind of a smile or whatever. I had one, but when he came in last night, I think it'd be good for him. He's been looking around those people and he's driven them, and that's what he's supposed to. You have a lot of friends over there because they're all out of them young. He hopes that he can get into the lawn and garden. I don't know why, but he can look around and choose what he wants if they decide to take.
Well, he decided to go with lawn and garden and stuff because he figured that would be something easy for him. And he gets to be around plants and flowers and stuff like that.
Yep. I think it'll work out for him.
And if he does that one for a while and he decides he wants to try another department, all he's got to do is tell him.
Well, he's just going to work into that. If he does a good job in one place, they're going to put him somewhere else where he can do the same thing. But he might be what they call a route miller. Right? Your dad used to be a route miller on little beef trucks. It took you in a couple times. You still baby. Took your bed and turned it into equipment. Just you on the floor of the truck. We'd take you with us. You got kind of motion sickness, so we couldn't take you too long. I had to find somebody else. But we took you up building routes with us a couple times. When you was able to set up or whatever. The bed we had, you could put it in the back of a car. You could make a crib out of it, a changing table out of it, playpen out of it. And that's what we did. We turned it into a playpen. We put it in the gold tea truck and took you right along with us for the building roundup. And it's very good.
Brushes and first love crushes drip me in the sun. In the sun. I
think that Stevie might like the tree. I'm going to make sure I get a branch or something. Well, if you like the smell of it, you can lay down under it. That's right. Be all right about me. It's 5 minutes sleep. I'm here. Know that you get in there. I haven't seen Carol for a couple of weeks. But she don't like the cold weather, so you probably won't see me around very much in the winter time.
Baby, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, baby, it's okay. Everybody fucks up once in a while. Everyone feels that way. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, baby, it's okay. I fucked up
You sound like
I
him,
always
don't
feel that way. She's alcohol, nothing left but a word on the wall. Old photographs and a glass of wine.
The truck's got a really good heater in it now. When they were out yesterday, he had to turn it down. You know, I said, boy, it's awful warm. And I said, boy, I'm glad that I'm able to help you that.
Don't mean shit, don't mean shit, don't mean shit, don't mean shit, don't mean shit. It's your life. You up, but you came back. It's the night. You were nice and you cut them twice, and I cut them twice.
You have to put your outfit on when you have another, whatever you call
If
it.
you worship me, no, I don't care if you worship me.
Did she finally get her kids taken care of?
If you worship me, huh?
Did she finally get the boys taken care of and settle down?
Well, she never came back on, so I'm not sure why. I mean, it's only after 8 o'clock there, but maybe she just didn't feel like coming back on, or she got busy doing something else. I don't know.
And then you have a time change. I had 2 walkers, timekeepers when I was in San Francisco.
no, I don't care.
I had one for Ohio and one for the rest of the San Francisco area.
There's nothing left to us. There's nothing left for me. There's no more room in hell. No, not for you and me. There's nothing left to us. There's no more left for me. There's no more room in hell. No, not for you and me. No, not for you and me. No, not for you and me. Not for you and me.
So work on that.
anything.
Okay, so that was 5, 6 years, once you were around, and that time you can prepare your vegetable.
I still want you in the golden. Since you are from the bottom, when you behind. When you move, I can never define all that you are to me. So move me, baby, shake like a bottle, willow tree. You do it naturally. Move me, baby.
Sauce and the riches. What comes out when I get my hose washed again?
Something so beautiful and free. So move me, baby. Shake like a willow tree. You do it naturally. Ooh, baby. So move me, baby. I cannot feel you. Nothing to lose. Ooh, baby.
Ready for pork and beef?
Moonlight princess, moonlight the paradise. Moonlight from outside, come on.
This one you should know, Mom.
Huh?
You should know this one.
My love must be a kind of dry love. I can't see anyone but you. Shabbat, shabbat. Shabbat, shabbat. Shabbat, shabbat. Shabbat, shabbat. Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright. I only have eyes for you. The moon may be high, can see a thing in the sky. I only have eyes for you. I don't know if we're in a garden or on a crowded avenue. You are here, and so am I. Maybe millions of people go by, but they all disappear from you. I only have eyes for you. I love that song so much, I put it on here 3 times. 3 different versions.
What song?
I only have eyes for you.
Yeah.
These are just romantic love songs of all time.
I created a song. I think it's kind of funny if I can write it. I'm gonna play it. I want to try going to Winter Roses. Winter Rose. I didn't write it, but I sang it up the other day. I was sitting and sang it out. Put some nice writing things. But what was it? I can figure out. I can bring up a lot of stuff like that, but unless I have the way to copy it or something, I can't write it down. I gotta voice it.
You might like this one. This is the first time I've listened to any of my music in a while, so I wanted to listen to it a little bit. Into your eyes.
Ready? Said play your song with Barney's husband. She had a nice husband, good looking, but a little huggy would not stay with him. She had to be horsing around with other guys and running away from him. And he didn't have a baby. She left him with all the babies. She came and lived with my brother in there for a long time. I didn't even know she was over there.
Don't tell me it's not worth trying for. Can't tell me it's not worth dying for. You know it's true. Everything I do it for you. Take me as I am. Take my life. I'm giving all I would sacrifice. Don't tell me It's not worth fighting for. Can't help it. There's nothing I want more. You know it's true. Everything I do, I do it for you. There's no love like your love, and no other could give more love. There's no way, and there's nothing all the time, all the way. Listen to your heart, baby. You can't tell me it's not worth trying for. I can't help it. There's nothing I want more. Yeah, I would fight for you. I'd lie for you. Walk the line for you. Yeah, I'd die for you. I know it's true. Everything I do. Everybody needs a little time away. How to say from each other. Even lovers need a holiday. Far away from each other. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to. And after all that's been said and done, you're just a part of me I can't let go. Couldn't stand to be kept away just for the day from nobody. Wouldn't wanna be swept away, far away from the one that I love. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to know. Hold me now. I really want to tell you I'm sorry. Could never let you go. After all that we've been through, I will make it up for you. I promise to. And after all that's been said and done, you're just a part of me. I can't let go. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to. Uh-oh, what was that?
Hang up on here.
Trying to get the plastic on it and it hangs up on all the stuff. I moved where I could. I moved this one. I don't know if it's going to be in the way or not. Now that's a big tree. Whoops, whoops. What was that? Your stuff
That was
over
on
there.
some of the cards jumped off.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, it's touching the fan. Like, oh, we'll get it over there. Now that's a tree. Oh, some of the cars came down. I wonder what they were. Well, I guess you ought to turn the light on to get the plastic on there then.
Yeah. Once I get kind of straightened up. Before I do that. Because right now it's leaning.
Somebody's tired.
see.
He's still tired from the walk yesterday. Dad can hide behind the tree now, can't you?
Yep.
Yeah, once you get some plastic off, I'll let you some branches.
If you could find where the top on it was, and just cut right down through it and it was small. That's what I look for.
My heart somewhere.
I would look for the plastic at the top and then I'd slide it all the way down.
Everybody say something, say something, say something, say something, say something, say something. I don't wanna get caught up in the riddle of it, but I can't help myself. I can't help myself. No. Caught up in the middle of it. I'm looking for something I can't have. Maybe I'm looking for something I can't have.
Somewhere. Yeah. I don't want to use that. If I could put a little one, that would brighten that right up.
Bad things you wish and wish and wish and wish and
This isn't the original.
No, it isn't. The song you mean I'm playing?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I know it's not the original.
I'll play the original.
Almost as falling the house, isn't it?
Here.
Probably was. Probably was.
Here's the original.
I know the original.
I still can't believe what Drake did to one of my favorite rappers, allegedly. He was one of the ones that hired the people to kill X.
Original Say Something by Justin is really cool.
Oh, I thought it was by Drake.
No, it's Justin Timberlake.
God's Plan is by Justin Timberlake?
Listen, this one, the one that I just played, it's a mix of the original mixed with that.
Oh.
You need your knee pad.
Listen to what I'm listening to.
Because see, on SoundCloud, there's certain ones that even if you try to get the originals, they won't have it, or they won't let you have it unless you pay some ridiculous amount of money so that you can get all the others. Like right now, it's got a lot of my songs froze up on here that I can't even play because I won't do their damn $11.99 bullshit.
Oh, I pay $16
month.
for Spotify.
You know, over if you need that as well.
I think I pay like $12.
It's upsetting. It's upsetting.
She said you love me. I told her I love you.
Once I get all this stupid plastic off of it, so I can get it well straightened up.
I was just trying to play some of mine because I haven't been able to listen to it for a while.
I'm gonna put some water in it though, just to get something to drink.
Yeah, it probably needs something to write.
God's plan. I can't do this on my own paper.
That's the first time I've ever seen him on that dark.
Stepping out, giving a damn about where I feel like that. Yeah. Get your ass pushed. Smushed. Thingis. Put a nigga in the chicken wrap. Listen. 21.
Can you do something for me? Here's a little rich face for me. 21. Can you do something for me? Just one to my pussy ass for me. 21. Can you do something for me? Can you talk to the eyes text for me? 21. Young things 21. Young things 21. Young things 21.
This shit costs a lot. Never seen a bitch or die. That's how it's a shot. I need every Spanish boy. I do that shit a lot. Took a bag of stuff and makes me stick as a fly. My ex is like, goddamn.
This weather is really messing with stuff.
Track money, bro. You got me in my feelings. Gotta be real with it. Yeah. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always, baby. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always.
I'm trying to kill me. Trying to kill me.
This is X right here. The one that they hired basically, he basically killed. Because I still, even though he hired someone to kill him, I still say he basically killed him. Because they had a lot of wars.
I've done too great for us, my dear. Can't turn love for leave you in fear. Oh man, what a world, the things I hear. If I could act on my revenge, know what some kill, some steal to break your heart. You thought I would let you go, let you walk. Broken heart, break bones, so break up fast. I wanna let it go, so in my grave, alright.
Ooh. I wanted to get a piece of that snuffy snot.
The limbs that I took off the bottom of, they're right outside.
I know.
Different kind of needles.
I know you saved
I
that
told
for
you it's
me.
different because it's a Black Forest spruce. It's different.
Well, they're not too picky, not as bad as those,
No, they're not.
like the other things that you used to deal. Have a hard time in getting rid of them. They're, I don't know I forget what they call them.
That was X. he was only, I think, 19 or 20 when he was murdered, when he was robbed.
Yeah, it's a shame that that happens so much anymore.
Oh, you had to cut one off.
Yeah, I had to cut 4 of them off so I could fit it on there. Here you go.
I don't know what to do with
I don't know what you
it.
want to do with them. You said you want them, so.
I only wanted one.
Well,
Ow!
I had to cut 4 of them off. So it fit
That's
everything.
picky. Yeah, it wants one of them.
Yeah, it's right there. All you gotta do is that.
I'll leave one in here for her somewhere. There's 2 of them.
That's
Here. One, let me in there.
Oh, okay, I got it. I don't know. If I don't take it in the house right away when I get home, it'll sit in the car forever like the last time, so I don't want to do that. I'll gotta make sure I take it in right away, that's all.
Put it in some water if you want it to live for a while. And then start off with warm water, and then that way it'll suck it up and it'll won't die on you for a while.
I don't need a great big one. That one there, yeah, I can put it in the ground. You put that in the ground now.
Mom, I would love to do that, but what is the point of planting it when I don't know how much longer we're going to be living where we are? I wouldn't be able to take it with me.
Well, I didn't lay it outside, but people lay it outside there. It's picky though. Stripping the trees down. You ready to get it off of there. Well, I put it out there on the porch and then I'll put some, I got a container, I'll put it down in some water. No, that's one big piece I don't need anymore.
What, you already put it in some water?
That's a little bit too much. I ain't got it put in water yet because I haven't got it outside. I haven't got the container anyway. I'm like, I don't know where to set it in here.
Well, you need to get it in some water because if not, the capillaries start closing up and then it won't be no good because it won't suck up no water. That's why I just dumped a bottle of water in here.
So
I
now,
love how this song doesn't cuss, but the name of the song is a cuss word. This one. Baby, I need you in my life. You in my life. In my life. Please take me switching sides. Switching sides. You played a song called Moonlight earlier. He also has a song called Moonlight. Oh yeah, Moonlight. Moonlight.
Oops. I thought it looked like it might move our ship a little bit.
This is the hard part. Seriously.
Oh, I got a headache.
Pretty tree.
It's a little like little way weakness.
I gotta get it straightened out.
He's got to get it straightened up, Mom. He was trying to get the mesh off of it. It's not something you can do in 10 minutes.
I didn't say that it was.
It's just, it's leaning because he was trying to get that stuff off of it. And it's not like I'm going to let it fall over. If it fell too far this way, I'd probably try to block it or something. So it hit somebody.
It hit me. It's fine.
I know, but I think this one is one of those picky pokies.
Yeah, it is. But it'll be fine.
You know, and the picky pokies don't feel good.
It'll be fine. I'm still shaking. And it's been like 2 hours, and I'm still shaking.
Oh, there's some more on the floor. I didn't know you could take that. Yeah.
You want me to tighten some of those, Grandpa?
No, I'm trying to get it to where I can get this thing straightened up. Where it'll sit in here. It just don't want to cooperate.
Gotcha.
I don't know how you used to lay this out on your kids.
I'm a little frustrated I fell asleep
I didn't know.
because I wanted to help you.
I don't know how long it'll last, but this is more of it later. There's some more in the drawer. I don't want to step on that. I'll get it my hurt feet. That's that plastic stuff laying there?
What? That's plastic and some branches.
Very green.
So, Grandpa, how for sure are you that they're not going to make me pay it all at once? The attorney fee or whatever for
You just let them know,
disability.
say, hey, just say, look, I'm not employed. Yeah, so I can, I can only do so much at a time, and they just have to accept it. Is all.
Oh, I was going to wait to drop it until I got the job.
Do what?
I was going to wait to drop it till I got the job at Lowe's.
Yeah, once you get your job and you start working, then you can do, drop whatever.
I'm just afraid they're going to make me pay it back all at once, because that's what they said they were going to make me do if I ever reached too many hours.
No, they were, well, look at it this way. Once you start working on a regular job, you don't need it because you're making more money.
Right, $16 an hour.
Why should you accept chump change from them when you get a bigger paycheck?
Exactly.
For benefits.
It'll work out all right. You'll get a good one, good paying one on top of that.
Oh, like I said.
Well, if he's got good working techniques, then he'll be able to move himself up some too.
Yeah.
To a bigger or better paying one.
You're good worker, and after 90 days, you get a raise. I don't know how much, but I just know that you get a raise. So,
How are we gonna stick your face in that tree and take a picture, Ned? I was thinking about.
No, because I'd end up
around
poking myself.
In a month, I'll have enough money for that car that I'm wanting if I didn't spend a penny of my check.
well, you gotta remember, you're gonna have expenses and bills.
I know.
And
So
think
it's
about
gonna.
cars. Hope you get it.
Because you got
Insurance,
your personal
car
items,
maintenance.
stuff like
I
that.
know.
Plates,
I
temp
know.
tags.
I know.
He'll be able to work that out once he gets the money
But
coming in.
at the same time, it is good to set yourself goals.
Because that's what I get in a month.
Yeah, it's good to set yourself goals. Maybe you should write them down and then just check them off each time you make one.
Yeah.
And then give yourself a reward for it when you reach a goal.
That's where you need one of those legal books.
Because this is what I'm looking at that I have to put a down payment on, but I need a driver's license.
Yeah, it's a nice one. It's pretty. What was that one that you kept trying to get for me, Jim? It was it had the motor was in the back and the trunk was in the front. Corvair. Look up Corvairs.
The Chevy Corvair.
They're not available anymore.
They might. They may have them.
They
on
were
Facebook.
built back before Janet was born. The last year they built them was 69.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So if you find one, it's very rare.
Yeah.
They have them. It's
You
just
might
they're
find
not.
one, and if you find one that's been restored, yeah, you're gonna be paying some bucks.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're good cars, but they're worth it.
Well, yeah, but
You'll be paying some big bucks for it.
Oh yeah.
And one car told me he don't even want to think about a Corvette.
Yeah. Sadly though, the ones I like are the older ones, the ones with the long, sleek bodies. You can only fit 2 people in it.
Yeah, well, you can only put that 2 in it because that's what it is.
I
And he
know.
wouldn't be able to because he wouldn't be able to afford
the
insurance.
insurance.
Not 25.
Yeah, and the insurance probably would be ridiculous. I know. I mean,
It would be, but he doesn't have any experience driving a car like that. He'd kill himself.
I know. I'm saying for me.
Yeah, for you.
I've always wanted one of those, but that doesn't mean I'm ever going to get one because they're going to cost a lot.
Oh, yeah, they do anyway.
And it's only a 2-seater, so I would only be able to fit one other person in there with me.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandpa, where's Logan, Ohio?
Logan, Ohio, down south on 23.
How far
33.
away?
Oh, probably about 40 miles.
Is that far or not far?
40 miles is 40 miles.
It's not like something you can drive in 20 minutes or less, I don't think.
No, a little bit longer.
Because I see an S10 that I could get. It's about 48 minutes away.
But see, the thing too, you got to think about as far as cars. If you get something like a Nissan truck, like Grandpa's, you're only going to fit 2 people in it.
Yeah, unless you get a 4-door.
We're looking
Yeah.
It's a 2-door.
Hopefully after the holidays we
Or
can try to
one
put
that
together
has
some
an
money and
extended cab, then it's a 3-door.
get us a truck before. If you want someone that's got can carry more than
Yeah, I want
2 people.
a 4-door. That way you have the best of both worlds. You got a truck to carry stuff, plus you can carry more than one person.
Yeah, so it's just, you got to think about the things that you don't think about right away, because if you see a vehicle and you get it and then you're not thinking, oh crap, I should have thought of that, for other uses you could get out of it. So it's going to vary, that's why I'm glad to have a car, because at least we can fit 5 people in it, depending on how big the people are in the back seat. Like if Norma and Christy were with us, they would fit back there comfortably. But if there was a third person, it'd be crowded, because Norma's tiny, Christy's big, like us.
I found you a 4-door, Grandpa. They're asking $5,900.
He can't afford that,
They have down payments though.
son. The thing about down payments is if you can't commit to making that payment every month, don't get it.
Yeah, they'll come and
Because
take
you're
it.
they'll come and take it. Say you get something for a couple grand, you get a couple of payments into it, a couple $100
Okay,
or whatever.
then I don't want that Nissan then, because
No.
that's a down payment car.
Yeah, it's like, so these are the things you got to think about. You got to think about the things you're not thinking about if you're going to get yourself a car, because, you don't want to, like I said, you don't want to get yourself in a situation to where you end up needing a car, you need to use it for a certain way or something, or be able to have a certain amount of people in it, and now you can't do that because you only have a 2-seater.
Is there such thing as a 3-door truck, Dad?
Yep.
Grandpa?
Really?
Yep.
Wow, I've never seen one.
I haven't either.
That's on the passenger side. You open up the door, and then you got another little handle down there. Open that, you open the door.
So the other door doesn't open?
Yes. You open up the passenger door, then your door handle opens the other doors on the inside,
Yep.
and then you open it.
That's the way it works.
So it is technically a 4-door.
No, it's a
3-door.
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 But
The third, you got your driver's side door, you got your passenger side door. You open up the passenger side
Right.
door, you got a door handle inside there, you pull it open and you open that door.
so the
That
driver
opens the other
passenger
section.
side doesn't open.
No, it has one door. Driver's side is just one door,
Okay.
and it has a window.
Because I found
Then
a
the passenger
2000.
side has your that's why it's called a 3-door.
I found
You
a
have to open the passenger side door.
To
then
get
you
to
open
the
that
third door.
to get into the back seat. You have 2 seats back there that fold up.
I found a 2000 Chevy Silverado 1500 extended cab. They're only wanting 1500 for it. Plus the tax title and
Well,
45-day
you got to
tag.
look at it, see how many miles on it, see what kind of shape it.
236,000.
That's a lot. That's more than what I got on my S10.
Because the
Well,
more
I got
the
the
miles, the more
Yeah.
likely you're going to have problems.
And if it's an automatic, you're going to have problems with the transmission, and you don't even want to think about putting a transmission on those things. They're expensive.
Yeah. So like I said, you got to think of all the variables, and that's hard sometimes to
It
do.
doesn't even tell me on this S10 how many miles it is. The one that's an hour away.
Yep.
Well, sometimes when they don't tell you the miles
I
on
don't know
it,
once I get
it's either
Nancy,
extremely
uh,
high, or on the very rare
outside,
occasions you get lucky, it might be a little bit on the lower side, because you want the lowest miles you can get, because the higher the miles, the more likely you're going to have problems with it, and then you're going to have to sink a lot more. You think you're getting a good deal, and then you're going to have to sink several thousand more into it in just parts and maintenance.
Yeah. Plus
It's
it needs
not
a new
worth the
passenger
headache.
door.
It's not worth the headache. That's what makes car shopping so difficult. You really need to
Basically,
take
right?
somebody with you that knows what to look for, kind of like Chris tried to do with Christy. But ultimately, it's the person's choice that's buying the vehicle. But it's a plus for you if you have somebody with you that can say, okay, yeah, this is good, this ain't so good. You can have this to worry about, you can have this you got to fix. And then you have to decide, do you really want to sink that much money into a car?
First off, getting a job. Second off, getting in the place to live. So then you don't have to worry about rooting anybody out and everybody getting mad at him for any reason. And once he gets that on level, then he can work on the car and all of those things. And then he can get what he wants out of it. I'm gonna let Janet sweep up the floor.
Yeah, once I get this thing to stand up.
So for a 2,235,000 miles is too much, Grandpa?
Yeah, depending on what kind of shape the truck's in.
It's not a truck, it's a car.
Car? Oh,
It's a manual.
oh yeah.
That's
6-speed manual.
Well, Janet will help you get that, but they don't help you get. But basically,
What kind of car is it?
Toyota
getting a good
Celica,
start and working, and that's the main object right here.
the GTS.
Then work on the business part.
Yeah, go fast car. I don't even want to think about those.
They're a good starter car on gas, believe it or not.
Yeah, they're a good starter car on gas, but like I said, it's a go fast car.
It doesn't have that much horsepower. It's only 140 horsepower.
Yeah, but it's geared to go fast. My little truck's only got 94 horse.
I haven't been in it yet until he got the heater fixed for it. I know, I said it was nice and warm in there.
Just like when Christy first drove her car, she had she had to adjust to how sensitive it was, and I mean, so you don't know. See, the thing is, the difference between buying a car brand new and buying one that's used is you just simply what we already said. You got to know what to look for, and if you can get low miles, the lower the better.
Well, the lowest I'm seeing right now is 224,000,
That's still a lot,
Yeah.
so that's not good.
and they're asking 3,900. And
But-
the car is basically brand new.
Well, see, there you go. That's
It
why.
could be basically brand new if it's got that many miles on it.
The car is basically brand new besides the miles, Grandpa.
But if it's got that high of a mileage on it, it's been run hard
Yeah.
to get that many miles on it.
Now, looking good, that's great because that means that maybe whoever owned it was trying to take care of it right. But car maintenance, people don't realize how much car maintenance you have to do until you own a car.
Yeah.
Because
180,000 miles.
if you don't take care of it, if you don't keep the fluids in it, you don't, check the things that
Actually,
you
never
should.
mind. It says mileage unknown.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, mileage unknown, you don't even want to mess with it.
That's what makes it
That's called a red flag.
the most difficult in shopping for cars the way you're doing it is what are they not telling you? Okay? Because they're just anxious to get rid of the car. And if they fuck you over in doing so, they don't care.
I don't care.
And then you're out that money and you got a piece of shit that you don't even
And you don't
drive.
get the money back either.
Nope.
There's a lot to it, but once you get settled in and working and everything, it can be managed, it can be handled.
But see, it's that's why Dad did things the way he did with Christy's car because it's far greater if you can actually physically go and see cars and look under the hood and see what the mileage is and
Zanesville isn't too far away from us, is it?
far enough. And that's another thing you got to think about is some of these cars being as far away as they are. One, Dad may not feel like going that far to get it. Two, you got to think of weather conditions. How much gas do we have in the car? And do we have the time to even go check?
The thing it needs is a tail light and a door
Well, this
panel.
thing's still going, but I'm going to have to move it because now the tree's blocking everything.
It says it needs a door panel and a tail light. Specifically a rear
Unbelievable.
tail light.
Well, I'm going to take this off of the power thing for a little bit.
Start down low. What people stash it in the tree, put it in the tree. You can find a place to set it so it won't fall.
I'm not going to set the computer in the tree.
Where you put?
No, I'd rather not.
Yeah, the thing might start dancing around in there. So you figure it out.
No, the main thing that I would worry about with something like that, Mom, is the you don't want the sap, getting on the computer because it can mess up the function of the computer. Because sap is not easy to get off.
It's in Dayton. Never mind. It's way too far.
Once he gets working and everything, then things will work out for him. But it's like getting him to work is the main object.
Just like, look at me and Dad. We have one car between us. Chris tries to Band-Aid it everywhere that he can. He tries to get it fixed on with Firestone as much as he can. But he can't even keep his credit cards paid. Okay? So the responsibility of having another car, and you got to remember our parking out there is limited too. Because we have John that parks there, we have Kim that parks there, we have ourselves, and we have Christy. You would have to park down towards the end of the wooden fence right before the alley, because people got to be able to get in and out, and especially John. Don't ever block John in, because you will get your ass reamed. He is a son of a bitch when it comes to that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And if you take his parking space, I don't even want to hear his damn mouth. We try to pick parking spaces and stay in those particular ones. But, realistically, you can only fit 4 cars out there. If you try to do more than that, other than someone parking down by the end of the fence, you're asking for it.
Then what you get, called the Auto Bible.
Yeah.
On your particular model.
Yeah, so that's another expense.
2 other companies make one, Children's and Motors, but they don't do the individual vehicle. They just do the class, like a Chevy. That doesn't do it. I got this on my specific truck. And that's what you get.
Because I found a couple S10s.
When you have one of these, you can do just about anything on it and save yourself thousands of dollars.
I found an S10 in Waverly that has 160,000 miles, but it has a miss in the engine.
Yeah.
How hard is it to fix misses?
Rebuild the engine.
Not always, I thought.
Yeah, when it's got a miss in it,
most likely
it's a dead cylinder.
The best route would be to rebuild the engine.
Yeah.
That's why they're asking so low. Then.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they don't want to do it themselves.
How expensive is it to rebuild the engine?
Quite.
Is it worth it?
If you got the money to do it.
Do you think with this job I'd have the money if I save?
It depends on what all else you have to use your money for.
Yep.
Because first and foremost, one, we don't know how quickly we're going to be able to get you into a place, even find you a place of your own, because I'd like to see that for you. But you're going to have rent, you're going to have bills. But since you're staying with us right now, you're going to have to help us with the rent and bills, because that'll make it easier for us, and that'll give us a better chance that Joe isn't going to be against you being there, because you're helping pay the rent and bills. And if we can play that on him and say, look, my son's got a job, he's trying to help with the rent and bills. We can't afford to have you raise our rent because we got another person living here. He's only here long enough for us to help him save so he can get his own place. But I just don't know how Joe's going to react one way or another. Yeah. Chris seems to think that he'll be okay with it as long as we keep things down, don't get too loud. You're not playing guitar in the middle of the night, which you don't do that. But, like that's why at night, like 10 o'clock and on, you got to, try to text, try not to talk out loud a lot, because voices carry in that building because of the way it was built. Because that building used to be offices many, 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 many years ago. And then at some point, the offices closed down. They converted it into an apartment building. And now there's 8 apartments altogether. There's 4 upstairs. There's 4 downstairs. There's a basement. That's it. That's all there is. I found an
okay car. The only thing it needs is paint. They're asking $1,800 for it. I showed you this one the other day. It's the Z24. And the miles is only 50,000.
That low? And what year is it?
89.
Something wrong with it. If it's an 89 and the miles are that low, it's probably been sitting for a while, and you'd have to have the engine rebuilt because all the seals are probably dried up and leaking.
Mm. They say it runs and drives fine, and they just did the gaskets. But they did say it was sitting in a barn for 25 years.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. If you don't run it, even though they're sitting stored, the seals in it, and O-rings dry up. And then the first time you go doing it, putting pressure and heat on it, then the brake, next thing you know, you got leaks everywhere. And you basically rebuild the engine.
Because he said he did the head gaskets, intake, water pump, everything, and he's been driving it since.
Well, if he's driving it, well, you would have to still basically look at it and see.
It's in Columbus somewhere.
You know, see what all's been done.
It's here in Columbus somewhere. And it's a 4-seater.
Well, like I said, and I think Chris would agree with me here, your best bet, yeah, you can look at cars that way, but it doesn't mean that he's going to be okay with, or I'm going to even want to drive somewhere to look at a car that you have no guarantee you can even get. Because if you go over, say, and looked at the car today, they're expecting you to buy it today.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can't do that. So if
There's
you...
an old saying, money talks, BS walks.
If you can wait until you've got a couple paychecks saved back or something like that. You can keep looking at cars, certainly, but you can't go by the pictures. You can't go by what they say, because you're always got to keep in mind, what are they not telling you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And that explains why they have a 3-star rating.
Exactly. So your best bet is by doing it this way, you're just gonna get yourself upset. You're gonna get anxious and obsessive about all these cars that you're probably not going to be able to get any of them. However, if you sometime in the future, Chris, and the weather's not so bad, and we got plenty of gas, and we don't have a bunch of other shit to do, I'm sure he would have no problem taking you to a couple of car lots just to see what they do have, and see if you could find something there, something that, if everything goes well and you got the money and everything, and we go to help you get it, you can drive it home.
To see with a car lot, it has to be. They have to go through it.
Yes, they have to. It has to have. There's certain expectations and certain things
Now,
that has
if
to
you can
be.
get it from one of the lots where they have Carfax, that's a good thing, because then you got more of a guarantee on there that the car ain't gonna. You drive it off the lot and it's gonna break down on you.
Yeah, and then what are you going to do? Okay, now you're out several $1,000s.
But if you get one of those.
So the thing is,
Carfax, and I say you drive it off the lot and something breaks, call them up and say, "Hey, why did it quit?" They'll come and get you.
Will they return our money?
Well,
No.
they'll probably fix the vehicle.
probably not. If they fix the
it's
vehicle,
fixable.
great.
If not, then they'll have to refund your money, because you get a 30-day warning on it.
Now, again, I don't know
If
how
it's from a
Chris.
dealer.
I'm not saying Carfax is a bad way to go, but I don't know how Chris
Nope.
would feel about doing something like Carfax, because the reason why
Carfax is registered with the Better Business Bureau,
I know.
and that's why they're good. Because the Better Business Bureau wouldn't accept them if they weren't. They have to be,
Do you want
because
another pop, Mom?
their
No, I need to drink some water first before I drink anything else.
reputation in their business is on the line.
Do you want one, Grandpa?
No.
Yeah, it's like,
I got a question. Can I have some of your donuts, Grandpa?
Do what?
Can I have some of your fudge donuts?
Sure.
How many? 3 or 4?
If there's any out there, whatever you want to munch.
because,
Just
you know,
save me some.
yeah, save him some. Don't go crazy.
What?
Alright.
Donuts.
Donuts. I got some donuts here and potato chips.
He wants to try some of the fudge ones in there that Jim has, so he just asked him about it.
I mean, I'll try yours, I guess, Grandma. Ooh. Thank you.
Share 'em.
Okay. Here, Mom. You want some?
Yeah, go ahead and open it.
Don't keep me in potatoes because I like my French fries.
She likes her potatoes and her donuts.
I do too, especially the baked ones.
Well, I got a lot of extras over here, but Jim keeps me in those. And those are donuts. Looks like it's trying to come out blue. Tree looks like it's trying to come out blue up here. That's Jim.
Because that's what it is. It's a black forest spruce tree.
Jim's going to sleep under the tree, just laying down there.
Don't make me laugh, Grandma.
What?
Oh, why not? The giggle monsters are fun.
Don't get you laughing, why not?
Especially when you're laughing so hard you can't stop and then you can't breathe.
My Aunt Stella used to do that all the time. We've done it many times over.
I'll tell you one thing if you want to talk to Reagan, she knows where there's a bunch of 2-bedroom apartments here in Whitehall. Just talk to her. I don't know what the prices are because you have to talk to her about it because she's a realtor. And, find out what she's got and where. And then take a look at it and see. Information can't hurt.
Yeah, the hardest part with finding places anymore is 1, what kind of area.
2, it has to be close to Lowe's. And you guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said. That's why I talked to her and find out where they are.
Yeah,
And
let her
look at
know
them.
what you're looking for, what price range and all that, and she will work with you. Because
good,
like
good.
the newest ones that they got down there by Old Bag of Nails,
Yeah.
I don't even
No,
want to
you don't
know.
want that.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah, that's $2,500 just for the rent.
That's what I mean.
These aren't new, but they're 2-bedroom apartments.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. Just talk to her and find out where they are, and then just make arrangements to look at it.
Do they have any 1-bedroom?
I don't know because what I talked to her about, because my other granddaughter Stephanie was looking for 2 bedrooms. Reagan said she's located a bunch of them.
Because I
And
I
that's
could
why
do a
it's fun.
2-bedroom, but the other bedroom would probably just be for storage.
Yeah.
You could use it for storage, or you could use it as a temple room.
True. Or a game room.
There's all kinds of
Or a
things you
game
can use it
room,
for.
or meditation, or you
But-
could do all the above. Just, some of the time be in there and playing your games, other time be in there meditating, doing ritual magic or whatever.
Or be in there and write your music.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
Yeah,
Just
just make
the
it what
idea
you want to
that-
make it. Use it as a creative outlet,
Just find out
Deck it out in a way that
what
you
they
like.
are and where.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause she didn't say where they were. She just said she had a bunch of them here in Whitehall.
Yeah.
So
I just hope they're
talk to her
close
and
to
find
Lowe's.
out where they are and see if it's in your price range or whatever. Because you never know unless you look, unless you ask.
Oh, it hasn't lost too much stuff on the floor, but it's trying to get swept up. And that little cover, that round thing fits about right under there, don't it?
Yeah.
Oh. I can't see my clock.
Hey, Grandpa, I think it's leaning again.
Yeah, it's tricky to get it just right. You got to play around with it.
Well, I'm hoping it'll straighten up after a while.
I mean, it's straighter than it was. Like I said, it's kind of a tricky job down there because you gotta get the things in there, and then you gotta look at it, and you're like, okay, it needs to go a little bit more this way. So then you go down to that peg, and you do a little bit more one way or the other. It's it's not something you can do in like snap of a finger.
See, I'm not used to real trees. I'm used to fake trees.
Well, our traditions go, and then me and Dad can't even have a real tree. 1, it's too much of a fire hazard. 2, I don't want the cats climbing it. 3, if you try to put ornaments on it, how many of them are going to get knocked off and broke?
By the cats.
Well,
You should
the
talk
ones
about
down
that.
level, you use plastic ones.
Well, you shouldn't even.
Yeah, you can use plastic ones, but me, I would get so mad at the cats because they would keep doing it, and I'd have to, keep putting them back on there.
Now you made a mess.
I wouldn't want to have to keep putting them back on there either because the cats keep knocking them off.
Here's the bowl to pick up things on there, but I don't know if you'll be able to eat them or not. You might.
I will. I mean,
Just brush them off, you know, brush them off, blow them off, or whatever, to make sure there's no
It should
dirt
be
on it.
all right.
You don't want
Make
you don't
sure
want to
they
eat
don't have
pine
any
needles.
Pine needles in them.
Yeah.
Might not taste good.
That's why I keep that bowl in here because I never know when I'm gonna need it. No, you know what? If I'm right, it was pretty close to this time. I'd be sure. And I got my tree while you were being ready to come into the world. I went down, I bought the tree, and I home and fixed it. I cleaned it all, set it up, made it grow upstairs. It had the most beautiful tree, whatever you want to look at. It looked like artificial, and it was so perfect. Every branch was perfect. The top, I don't know about one. It had 5 of the branches sticking out, which is stars, and one single in the top. But the one that I got, we had to set it on a table. The place we had was 1 bedroom. The kids, Carl slept under the table, and Janet slept on the couch. Not Janet, but her Naomi. But it was getting close to her being right into the world, which was in December, and she come in January. Today's Naomi's birthday. I hope she's having fun wherever she's at.
No comment.
Who?
How old is
Aunt
she today?
Naomi,
How old is
psycho
she today?
female dog from HE Double Toothpicks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What?
How old is she now? Carl says she thinks she's about
She's
68.
66, I think.
She's 66. Because I'm 55 and I will be 56 in January. So she is 66 years old today.
Wow, I didn't know they were that close. Carl said you guys were.
Here's that bowl back.
Because Naomi was born in 58. I was born in 69. Carl was born in, I think he said it was
63.
Yeah, 63, because Chris was born in 64. So that's how much time there is between us 3 kids.
10 years between you and Naomi.
Yeah, more or less. December 1st was Normia's birthday, so she's 66 right now too.
Wait,
Normia is 66. She don't look it, does she?
No.
Because she's tiny. She's always been
I
that
was
way.
thinking she was in her 40s.
If you said that, she'd be like, thank you.
Well, I'm 93 and I think I still look it.
Yep, you're still around, I'm glad there's longevity in our life, in our family. Believe me.
Well, I got the trunk straight, but I guess if the doggone thing is just bent a little bit itself, there ain't much I can do with that.
Yeah. That's about as straight as we're going to get it.
Yep.
And then after a couple of hours, it'll start unfolding.
Yep.
And basically what we call settle. That's when it would be the time to decorate it. Because if you do it now, you might have to end up redoing it.
I don't even know where the ornaments are back there. So
And then there's that. Grandma don't know where the ornaments are.
Now.
Got the tree up. That's a start.
Nothing else. I'll just put my Hawaiian lace on it. You got a lot of bright colors in it. I got that whole bag of.
How long are we staying?
Yeah, that cough drop over here for help.
I don't know.
You probably caught one of the little cold.
You know me. I mean, usually I try to get out of here by 6 or 7, and it's going on 5. So
About another hour.
I'll see how I feel in another hour. Yeah. Because I'm just trying to spend time to make up for the time that, when I wasn't here for a whole week.
Yeah.
Because we
Sorry
got
we
other
couldn't
stuff.
go out today, Grandpa, because of the rain.
That's all right.
One of them things.
And me being like this.
I'll find out where Tell me, I don't know whether they make their own cards, Christmas cards, or not, but every year their card is a little bit longer because now they got 2 babies there. You got Daisy May and another one, I don't know what the little boy's name is. She just had it. She wasn't very big with her little boy. And I was big as the 3 months, I think it was. I think with Carl, I think it was. I was about 3.5, almost 4 months with that boy, and he looked like a pumpkin already. You, Janet, you didn't even show up. I was 7 months pregnant with you, and you just didn't want to show up, so. And I was thinking about that too. So I went down across the railroad track, took my little grocery cart down, and the money that I spent is what I used to iron clothes and do some mending. Her dad never bought nothing. I always sent to put into it. I bought last year's and this one, but they fell on the wrong time because Jim won't come in until Wednesday, so. Got a little bit of a cough. You could use a cough drop.
I've been like this for a week. The cough. Actually, longer than a week. The cough I've had since I got here.
Well, if you can handle cough drops, we got a couple over here.
I only like one kind, and it's the Ludens. Or not the Ludens, is it the Ludens? I don't know. The cherry Ludens, I think. Those are the only ones I like.
Why is that foamy in the top?
Because it has
The stuff that makes the tree
tree
grow.
food in it.
Keep it
Oh.
alive. And when that takes a drink, it'll gurgle, and then it'll smell the whole house up. You'll hear it when
God, that's strong.
you'll hear it when it takes a drink.
And you'll smell it too, because you'll smell the fresh pine scent.
It's strong too.
I don't smell anything.
Oh, yeah.
It could be because my sinuses are kicked in.
Oh, I forgot to turn the light on. I think I did.
I'm getting the guitar back out. Is that bored?
This mistletoe, I don't know how long I've had it, but if I can put a little bit of water on it, it probably would perk up.
I'm trying to debate whether I want to get on live.
If you want to see that, I think I'll play it there.
Well, if you get on live while I'm doing a live, they're going to conflict with each other.
I know. I was going to ask if how long you've been live.
Almost
2?
2 hours. Let's see, it's 1 hour, 53 minutes. Some odd seconds. I don't count for seconds because they go by so fast.
Ow.
I bought these things forever, and I don't know when I got this one last.
You gave me some live mistletoe. I still got it over home somewhere.
Well, I used to have a bunch in the drawer that I used to get. I gotta see if I turn the light on yet, and I don't mean it. I walked out and left it dark in there. guess I did.